Hey there everyone, welcome to Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network, and if you haven't done it by now, hit subscribe. One button click, that's all it takes, and you'll find out when a new episode of Showdown goes up every single Sunday. And hey, why wouldn't you want that, right? Then we of course have more amazing live W3L action heading your way in the month of November. The first of these events happens on the 15th. We return to Dalkeith for our second annual Fight for Life event, where of course we dedicate the show to the memory of former W3L star Edward Harris. We raise money for the Samaritans and just generally raise awareness about mental health issues as well. Last year went so well received. We gave you a network special edition of that. We might do the same this year, we might not, but if you're in Dalkeith you'll get to support a very worthwhile cause, and you'll get to see every single second of what happens as it happens. So why would you want to be there? Then of course, November the 17th, we hit Grangemouth. Again, another fantastic afternoon. One of our favourite places. You fans in Grangemouth always do us proud. You're one of W3L's best audiences, I have to say. No offence to everybody else, but Grangemouth is always good. We'll be bringing you all of your favourite W3L stars. So these are two great live events for you to come along to. Come out and see us. Nothing beats seeing us live and in person. Of course, all these events sponsored, like every single event this year, by the amazing Crafty Connoisseur. Thank you so much to them. And if you want to sponsor a W3L event or two, get in touch. We'll tell you how you can do that. Now, this week here on W3L Wrestling Showdown, something strange has happened, because we have a man called KJ Nitro making his W3L debut, and he has challenged Leo King. Nothing strange about that, I'm sure you're saying, but Nitro wants a shot at the Breakout Championship. Yeah, that's right, the same Breakout Championship that Leo King's been demanding a belt for. Now, we know it's not a proper title, but King seems to think it is, and Nitro does as well. Now, I'm not sure if Nitro's just got the wrong end of the stick, or if this just goes to further validate what Leo King has been saying. But it's going to happen. Leo King's going to defend this supposed Breakout Championship against KJ Nitro. Can Nitro, on his first time here in Wrestling Showdown, win a title that technically doesn't really exist? Or will Leo King continue his metaphorical championship reign? It's all too confusing for me. Let's get down to ringside and we'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Forders with your Wrestling Showdown. And we've got a singles contest in the offing. Leo King, the man who I'm sure you're probably familiar with by now, in the foreground, taking on the officially debuting KJ Nitro, all dressed in black in the background of the screen. I say officially debuting. This is his first ever time in Wrestling Showdown, and his proper W3L debut. He appeared once at an Action Academy showcase. This is really kind of a proper show debut, if you like. And so here he is, officially getting his feet in the W3L waters. And quite an interesting turn of events, because, as you know, Leo King, of course, won the Breakout Championship at Resolution 13. He takes control of the rest of KJ Nitro there. And as a consequence, he has claimed it should be an active championship. Now we've seen him here on Showdown going to W3L management, trying to find somebody to get him a championship strap, an actual belt, and he insisted on defending it against Roderick Jones back in September, about 5 weeks ago, right here in Wrestling Showdown, as he nearly wraps this one up. Almost over quickly. Oh, slap to the face by Leo King. Doesn't want to annoy KJ Nitro. Man who's got around 6 years more experience than he has. KG Nature's running right through him. Nitro's faced some decent competition over the years, mainly active up in Dundee. I mean, people that you would know that he's faced include former W3L heavy champion Nathan Reynolds, and the current Wrestling Showdown champion Kevin Williams, the very good Mr. Eugene Mackey, the XL Luke Aldridge, and even former W3L star Colt Cabana. KG Nitro is absolutely no slouch, and this could be the first loss for King, and certainly since winning the Breakout Championship, as KG Nitro dives upon him with that tope. What a lovely move, not letting King take a breather, not letting him get his wits about him and rest. So just dives upon him. Nitro's no small man, but he moves well. Leo King on the back foot here. But as I was mentioning, the Breakout Championship doesn't officially exist. King thinks should be an shoves the ref, getting him in the way, and that allows him to get that cheap shot in. So he claims it should be an active championship. Again, he insists on defending against Roderick Jones. I mean, again, it doesn't exist, but he's insisting that it should be. But something interesting happened, and that is that because Leo King has been talking about this Breakout Championship, because he's been demanding that it should be a proper championship, which is a proper belt for it, KG Nitro, when he came here, he requested to face Leo King for the Breakout Championship. He said, if he was to defend it, I want to face him for it. And I guess if you're going to get your foot in the door, then what better way to do that than by winning a championship in your first proper night in. Now, because of this, because Nitro wanted this Breakout Championship opportunity, W3L management have started thinking that maybe we can actually make this work. As, whoa, lovely bit of agility there, twists through there with a body press, rolls off though, nets him a two. If he hadn't rolled off Leo King with that momentum, he may well have wrapped it up. See King, he's really slow to get up, he's rattled, he wasn't expecting that. Again, Nitro, much better than you might be thinking. Again, if you've never seen him before, he's shown, oh wow! Both men went for strikes and it was King that got the better of it. Playing that half crab, left in the right position. And then pulling Nitro away from the ropes. That's a clever move by Leo King. He was so close as well. And this will go some way if he's able to retain this championship here against KG Nitro, this non-championship. To W3L management perhaps agreeing that maybe it should be an active title, that maybe it should be something people can actually fight for, maybe there will be a championship belt, who knows. But certainly their eyes have been opened and their thought process has changed thanks to KG Nitro wanting to face Leo King for this Breakout Championship. So we'll keep tabs on that in the future here on Wrestling Showdown. Certainly having an actual belt might enable Leo King to get that discount off the car he wanted, as we saw not that long ago. Oh, lovely short arm clothesline. Now just spinning out and throwing everything into it. Both men are down. Nitro unable to follow up, referee applying that count. Leo King caught unawares. Of course, Leo King be travelling overseas, as I'm sure you know, off to the United States, off to Italy. Now being coached by Scottish wrestling legend Glenn Ironside. The whole building begins to swing from one side to the other due to the excitement in this contest. Old Ducks. Clothesline by Nitro, getting up that head of steam. It's that injection of Nitro into his engine. It's pounding him on. This could lead to a victory for him, a potential actual championship for him if that's what indeed happens to the Breakout Championship. And a return to W3L in the future. He's certainly got a good accounting of himself. He can fit quite nicely. Just gets his positioning. Oh, and dives upon Leo King with that sliding clothesline. Maybe about to be a new winner. Oh, nearly. I thought King was going to be beaten. I mean, he has always had the best win-loss record in his time here in W3L, but since winning the Breakout Championship, which again was designed for perhaps the newer members of the W3L roster, particularly ones that had never held a championship of any kind, it's given him a massive confidence boost when starting to beat Roderick Jones. Nitro, oh, Leo King slips out the back. Oh, hold on, a roll up. And look, gets his foot in the ropes as well, and scores the pinfall victory. That's kind of how he beat Roderick Jones with a roll-up, but it was after a low blow. So Leo King cheats to retain his semi-existent championship yet again. Irrespective, he is your winner and defeats KG Nitro here this week on Wrestling Showdown.
Took a bit of cheating, but Leo King retains. He wins the match, and I guess he's still Breakout Champion. But, you know, the fact that KG Nitro wanted that title shot, wanted to face Leo King for the Breakout Championship, is this just furthering King's delusion? Or is this meaning that maybe W3L might have something on their hands? Maybe there's call for this. I don't know. I'm not management. I can't make the decisions. We will find out in the not too distant future, I'm sure. Hit the subscribe button and you'll find out what we do. I know for a fact you've not had the last of Leo King. Can't shut him up. So anyway, King beats KG Nitro, and that's going to set him up nicely for our next bunch of live events, which happen in November. Again, on the 15th, it's Fight for Life, dedicated to the memory of Edward Harris and raising money for the Samaritans. A very worthwhile cause. Come out and show your support. And the 17th, we're back in the fantastic Grangemouth for another card of fantastic W3L action. We do, of course, have events in December on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. That being in Broxburn, Galaxy Shields, and Kinghorn, respectively. A bit more on those in the not too distant future. And of course, another huge thank you to Crafty Connoisseur, who do us the honour and the courtesy of sponsoring every W3L event this year. Thank you so much to them. Please show them some support. Show all of our sponsors some support. You could be a sponsor as well if you wanted. Get in touch, we'll tell you how. And of course, while you get in touch, buy tickets for these events, which you can get from our website, w3lwrestling.com. Make sure you sign up to the mailing list while you are there. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join us over on Instagram, and of course, yes, subscribe, I've said it before. And then use the hashtag hovering above my head there. Get in touch with us, tell us who you want to see at Fight for Life, who do you want to see at Grangemouth, who will be the next person to challenge Leo King, and will it be for the Breakout Championship? Get in touch, tell us your thoughts, and come back in 7 days' time, because I'll bring you more exciting action right here on Wrestling Showdown.